Your friends say like, hey, let's go here, and you don't want to go, say no. I'm the queen of saying no. Say no. Like, I'm preparing for my future kids. No. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Day, and I'm very grateful that you guys chose to come in and click on my video and watch me today. And so today we will be doing something that I was supposed to honestly do in the beginning of the semester. But I don't know, I did it last semester and then I just didn't do it beginning of the semester, but I will be doing it now. Okay, and that's what's important. That's all that's important. I still do want to put in like my assignments for my syllabus into Google Calendar so I can now see what's ahead and not just focus like, okay, what's tomorrow? What's the next day after? Like, you know, not going day by day. Like, I can see what's ahead of me and you know, be straight. And so that's what we're going to do today. And I have done something, and I actually made different categories of talking points that we will be talking about, and I'll be going over my whole first year experience. And I go to MTSU. I was kind of hesitant on telling y'all what school I go to because I don't know, but people say all the time what school they go to, so I don't really care. Today, like I said, I split it up into different categories. So we have different types of people, like aka how hard it is to make friends. Then we have classes, boy drama, professors versus teachers, the student dynamic, the MTSU dynamic, change in fashion, dorm life, food situation, gym schedule, alone time versus friend time, the importance of networking, events. Lastly, I'll keep that you'll hear at the end, the most important one. But yeah, those are the different categories that we'll be talking about today. I'll be putting a screen recording like somewhere in the corner somewhere, and then you're like, yeah, hold on. We're coming. Okay, I'm back. Not the Quaker box. So we did do an angle change because I'm like, I feel like it looks better here. If I look down, I have the talking points over here, and I'm going to be putting in information for my syllabus into my entrepreneurship class, my history class, and my theater class. Let's look at my syllabus for my entrepreneurship class first. First talking point is different types of people and how it can be hard to like make friends. Okay, okay, so the different types of people. My college, there's like 22,000-ish people around that area on that campus. Okay, have I met all of them? No. But like, there's so many different personalities, and there's some people that you will meet, you have like one conversation with them, you'll never see them ever again, but it's like y'all will click, but they're not gonna stay to be your friend. And then it's like, and then it's kind of hard. I think to give advice, I guess, to like how to make friends, I don't even know, I can't think. Okay, now I'm gonna put in some stuff and then I'll come back. My second thing I'm going to talk about is classes. Okay, so classes, for me, I feel like this semester and last semester were just so easy, like so crazily easy that if you didn't take the opportunity to actually use it for the best and get your GPA up, because you don't know how hard your classes can be next semester, and you were just wasting time. Like, that's my opinion, because there's no reason for you to be like failing your first year of college. Like, that's gen ed classes for the most part. I know some people could do some of their classes in their major, but I wasn't able to do that. Like, I don't really know. Like, things just were not, it wasn't clicking. There were so many professors that were really nice. The one class that I can say that I struggled the most with was applied statistics. Why did I take that class? I don't know. Like, it makes no sense for me. I haven't taken statistics a day in my life. The last math class I took was pre-calculus. How I got to statistics is what I don't understand. What I don't understand. But I passed with it was like a high C. Like, it was like leaning on a B, but you know, like by like I think 3 points or something like that. But I'm glad with because I'm really gonna cry if I have to retake that class. But that professor, he was so dope, and we even have like a little friendship kind of now because of like I kept going to tutoring sessions. Like he would help me. He saw that I was putting in effort. The thing is, if these professors see that you're putting effort, they'll definitely help you. Like, why wouldn't they help you? But they're not as mean or cruel as people like might say that they actually are. Because at least I haven't met a mean or cruel professor at all. So I don't think that it's really like that, to be honest. But that's my opinion. The third topic point is boy drama. Tell me y'all love some boy drama. I have had one situation this first year of college, and that situation was very sad. When Doja said, ain't shit, I'll look in your fridge, I'll look in your crib, can't pay rent, or whatever she said. She ain't lying. like, so what had happened was, so I met this guy through Instagram before we got on campus, and he was nice. Like, we were trying to build a friendship, but then he was like being all flirty and stuff. So I'm like, okay, you can't be flirty, you're trying to get at something, or you're trying to do something, you know what I mean? And so to me, I was like, you know, a little bored or whatever. But no, but I'm the type of person where it's like I have to have a genuine connection with you anyways, to me, before I started doing all that. But he was cool. Like, I don't have any like red flags or any issues. The only thing was he was dry. When I tell you saltine cracker, when I tell you sandpaper, dry paper towel, he was dry. He was so good at being dry. And I know that's probably like, then baby, he didn't like you. No, baby, that's just his personality. Because he was even texting like my other friend, and even she was like, he's so dry. I'm like, not my business. But there were times where it was like, okay, I'm the one that have to keep on putting in the effort to make the conversation or whatever. But I'm gonna just summarize this up because I'm not gonna tell my whole life story about this little boy because it was so dumb. But at the end of the day, things just didn't work out. But the funny part is we ended up dating. But we only dated for, guess how long? I'm gonna put it in big letters right here. 2 weeks. Child, oh, I'm sorry. We ended up dating for 2 weeks. That's so funny. Like, looking back at it, I'm just laughing because it's hard for me to even really remember what had happened because I blocked it from my memory, not even going to lie to you guys. But meeting guys on campus, at least the MTSU campus, I know people be getting down and dirty. People be huffing and fucking and licking and spitting and all. Like, they be getting, you know. There's this one particular dorm building that you can hear it like travel down the ceiling. And it's so funny, not in mine, because I think in my dorm building, the doors are heavy. Like, you have to use your whole body weight to push that door open. And it's ridiculous. But I think it's like for protection of like something within the law. I don't even know. So we can check out entrepreneurship. Ding. If it was different, I have to grab a new phone. Very sorry. So we're gonna just exit that out and start on my, what class is this? History. I hate history. I made it a goal for me every semester to at least make a relationship with one of my professors. I haven't done that this semester, but I will this history teacher because I have a C right now in that class, like a high C. That's not going to be acceptable. But I'm going to be making him my bestie soon. Let's watch out for that. So when we're talking about professors, let's talk about professors versus teachers. So professors versus teachers, they're different. Like, the thing is, a professor, they will know your name, but they don't care to know your name. They just know your name so they can know if you're in the class or not. And you have to actually go out of your way to actually get to know them. Which is probably pretty obvious, I think most people know. But the thing with teachers, you know, they have to know you. They have to know every single student. They have the same students all year. And, you know, by the time y'all are done with the year, it's like they memorize, they build a connection with you. But professors, you can go a whole semester, don't talk to that professor, and then just they won't, people, they won't reach out to you. It's you having to actually put your own foot forward and like step into things that you want to step into, get the help that you need to get help with, and keep it pushing, because you're not a baby anymore. Like, you're gonna have to go out of your way. If there's something you want, you have to go get it. You know what I mean? So one of my professors last semester, when it came to the final exam, because I showed in like a lot of effort throughout the year, and I was on my game, I was able to go to tutoring, I was able to get extra help, get the good homework grades that I needed to get and everything. When it came to the final exam, if I asked a question, he would help me. In fact, he would kind of insinuate the right answer to me, and then I have to be smart and figure out what that right answer is. So if you just put in that effort, you'll get what you need to get. That's pretty much the whole nitty gritty about professors. Nothing too much. And they will help you a lot if you actually put in a lot of effort to show that you want to be in that class. You make a good grade, they'll help you. I took US history already in high school, and the fact that I have to take it again for college credit and actually pay for it this time is kind of bizarre, but it is what it is. Let's finish this history syllabus, and then we will get back into our talking point. Okay, so now we are talking about, I'm gonna put this in the same, the student dynamic, the MTSU dynamic. So student dynamic, you can walk by yourself, not have any friends, nobody will know. And that's pretty cool. Like, people don't know that you don't have any friends, because how big my school is like, people don't really care anyways. They'll see you, but if you're just sitting, even if you're in the cafeteria by yourself and you're just sitting, eating by yourself, like, it's normal. Like, there's so many people that are just constantly by themselves, and it's not really a problem. Unless you see that person always by themselves, and it's like, okay, now I'm kind of watching that person, and I think they need a friend. So just go up and make them your friend. And then the MTSU dynamic, like, it's chill. I really like my school. Like, I really do. Like, it's just calm. There's not too much going on. We're not a party school. Like, I didn't really want to go to a party school because I'm not a party person. And I'm able to like concentrate, get my goals done, get the things I want to get done, go to class, even though I don't always go to class. I go when I need to go to class. I go to class most of the time, and then there's just some days I'm like, you will not see me. For the most part, people are really nice. So you can ask people questions if you need help. You can start a random conversation and people will respond. Like, I don't know. It's how you would picture a college campus, I think. On the weekends, though, we're very dry. People do not be on campus. People go home. Like I said, not a party school. It is just crickets. Crickets. Like, you will not see a single soul on that sidewalk. People might be in their dorm rooms, yeah. But, like, on the sidewalk, no. Yeah, that's pretty much the MTSU dynamics. So I'm going to finish this part up, then I'll get back into the last section. Okay guys, so we're finally done with the history schedule. Now we're on to our last syllabus that we need to put in, and this is my theater schedule. And this one should be quick. Next on the agenda, we have, okay, so my change in fashion. I have discovered that there are some days, I just don't feel like dressing up. Dude, I feel like a bum. This is very self-opinionated about everything that I'm saying, by the way. But yeah, there are some days I just don't feel like doing anything. Kind of feel like a bum. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I go to, for the most part, jeans and a hoodie. And then there are just days we want to experiment. Like, I have discovered that I do like experimenting with fashion. I have different looks that I would like to try. Do I have the money necessarily to try everything? No. But I am trying, you know what I mean? I've stepped out of my comfort zone and I've tried things that I've never worn before, and they look cute. And I went out with my friends a couple times and we've taken cute pictures, and it's just awesome. And I think it's important for you to find yourself too, and because I feel like the way you dress, one says it can say things about you, and then also it can just be like just a way for you to express yourself that I feel like a lot of people need to like, you know, try and express themselves in. That's my change in fashion. So then next is my dorm life. Dorm life for me, it's not as bad as people make it seem. It's really not. Like, the only thing that's annoying would be the bathrooms. That's it. Like, some of these girls do not know how to clean up after themselves, and it's sad. It's annoying. But other than that, like, me and my roommate are chill. Haven't had no horror roommate story. Like, did we clash a couple times? Like, yeah, like we had a little issues, but it was nothing ever extreme. And I'm still here. And I'm very happy that I got a good roommate that, you know, stays on the side of the room, minds their business. And then people on their floor respect each other's like we have quiet hours, like people respect the time of the day, and it's like never loud. It's really never loud on our floor. The only thing is sometimes the girls will be walking in there like laughing, talking, whatever. There's some girls that bring in dudes. It's college, whatever. The only thing that's really loud is when people don't know how to close the doors quietly. Because we have heavy doors, we have heavy everything in that building. So like when you close the door, it just slams. Then they like, I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, you don't know how to like softly just like shut the door. Like, it's not that hard. It's really not. But it's not that big of a deal. Other than that, I live my day-to-day life. Like, it's really chill and everything's pretty good. You know what I mean? So that's that. Then I'll go into one more before I start talking about the last important 4 facts. And I'll do that after, and I'll give y'all some like, you know, advice on that. So the last one is, I'm gonna put these two together: food situation and the gym situation. So it's known that on college campuses, like, food is not that healthy. There's a lot of Chick-fil-A in this body. There's a lot of Panda. There's a lot of Subway. There's a lot of Raider Grill. There's a lot of Steak and Shake. I don't eat Steak and Shake. Made that mistake once. Not happening ever again. But there's a lot of so much fast food, and there's so little like healthy food. And this year I'm letting it slide. But it's like once you start to get used to just going out eating Chick-fil-A every day, like, it's very unhealthy, and Chick-fil-A is not healthy. And so that's why I incorporated a gym schedule too. Like, you just need to, I feel like it's important to have a steady gym schedule. Like, at first I was going every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then my friends started to go with me because I was going by myself, and I was finally going by myself, you know what I mean? But then they started going with me, and then I was able to even go to the weight room because the weight room was kind of scary. There's a lot of guys down there, and I was just like, I'm not going to go down there by myself. Why would I do that? And so I would just go to the cardio room. I would get on the trampoline and the treadmill. I would get on the treadmill, and I would just like run, and I would do like the bike. And that was pretty much all I was doing, just straight up cardio for the first like month of me having like a gym workout. And I moved it to Tuesday and Thursdays. So now I go with my friend, and we go to the cardio room, and then we have like a whole schedule, and then we're able to also go to the weight room. And it's very fun. Like, some of these guys, they're like, you look good, you look fine. But yeah, it's really important to incorporate a gym routine to balance out the Panda and the Chick-fil-A. So yeah, you just get yourself accustomed to that system, and you'll be straight. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me just put in my last schedule with the theater. Then I'll talk about the final, I think it's 4 or 5 left. Okay guys, I'm back. Oh my gosh, that was a little process. It took me like an hour, I think. But for y'all, probably gonna be like 10 minutes, maybe 20. So let's go ahead and talk about the last couple of points that I had. I was going to touch on for my first year of college. Okay, so yeah, alone time versus friend time. This is really important because some people get like dragged into like the whole college lifestyle, like always constantly hanging out with friends, always going out. I don't think that's really that important, in my opinion. Like, I'm kind of an introvert too. Like, I'm good with talking and being like outside, being with people, but I'm also really good at just being by myself. So what would happen is you just have to find a good balance between staying by yourself and being with other people. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all it really is. And whatever works for you, works for you. Okay, but yeah, that's very important. And I just wanted to tell you guys that, and don't think that you're alone, or really don't, because just because you're you like more alone time, you like to be more in tune with yourself, does not make you a loner. And just remember that coming from a fellow person that's by herself all the time too. So next is the importance of networking. When you need something and you have the right people to go to, that's like the best thing in the world, because then you're not like struggling, you're not waiting for this person to email you back and you don't know that if they're even going to see your email or anything. It's just working smarter, not harder, is the whole point of college. Get to know people and start building your portfolio on people that you can go to if you need help with something. And trust me, start freshman year, because in the long run, it will definitely help you out. Next thing will be events. MTSU events is kind of the hit or miss. Like, there's some events nobody will go to, and then there's some events that everybody and their mama will go to. So an example that I can tell you was that we went to a DJ mix, and me and my friends, and people were just sitting around. I feel bad for the DJs, to be honest, because everybody was dancing, and the people, like, there was only one good DJ. He was the first person to go. After him, there was like 3 other DJs that went, and it was so sad. And nobody was like dancing, nobody was turning up, nobody was doing anything. And I was just like, ugh. And he even got up like out of his chair, he started dancing like Michael Jackson and stuff, and nobody was feeling it. Nobody cared. Everybody was just sitting down. And I felt bad. I'm like, y'all, let's go. Let's leave. But then an example of a good event, we had a talent show, and everybody went there. Like, everybody went. There were some very funny contestants. It just felt good to, like, you know, finally be in something that was collective, go to an event that you'll see a lot of people. Like, this is a college campus, for crying out loud, but there's barely anybody like that be doing anything, that be here, that, you know, which, yeah, I'm fine, but let's not just be boring, you know what I mean? So yeah, the last thing I'll be talking about is the importance of organization and keeping a strong mindset, and don't get dragged into the mess. Pretty much everything that I just said. It's very important to stay organized. It's very important to keep a strong mindset. It's very important to, like, stand your ground. If your friends say, like, hey, let's go here, and you don't want to go, say no. I'm the queen of saying no. Say no. Like, I'm preparing for my future kids. No. You don't have to go to everything. You don't have to be part of everything to feel cool. You don't have to do this or do that to feel cool. Like, you really do not. And these things are temporary senses of, like, temporary pieces of gratification. And then you end up missing a test or whatever the next day. Then you're gonna be like, I shouldn't have went to that party. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have gone there. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? So, like, just be strong. Like, have a strong mindset. Don't let people influence you. Don't fall under peer pressure. Stay organized. Stay on top of your game with, like, your grades and everything, because if you're paying thousands of dollars, at least try your best. Like, don't waste your money. You don't need to be getting straight A's or anything like that, but at least maintain at least higher than a 3.0, because I think it's pretty easy to do that. Especially your first year, you can build that up, and because one thing I learned in statistics is that if you have a big enough sample size, so like if you have a lot of high grades, like A's and B's starting off, and then that's the majority of everything, if you make a D or something, it's not going to pull it down that far. It's really not. You'll then thank yourself for putting in the hard work earlier. So if you, like, end up doing bad in one class, it's not going to make your whole GPA drop like some type of, you know. So that's very important. And just stay strong. Like, I believe every single person that's watching this video, like, y'all have it, y'all got it. Whether you're in college, whether you're in high school, whether you graduated, you're in your master's or something, like, you have it, you got it. And don't let anybody, you know, influence you. Don't go down the wrong path or do anything stupid, and you'll be straight. But yes, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. I'm probably going to do this video again, but in like the next 3 years, on my whole college experience, and I have a lot more to say. But for now, I will give my college experience right now a 8.5 to like 9 out of 10, because I really like it. I really do. I love the independence. Like, who is still in high school? Imagine being in high school. Kidding. Thank you so much for watching this video. So if you don't mind, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what we can improve on. And yes, I said we. You can check out this video or this video if they look interesting to you, and I'll be very happy that you check them out. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Yeah, we're gonna be in World War III. Are y'all ready? Who's gonna go fight? Because it will not be me. It will not be me.